Charlie Sheen's daughter Sami shares emotional reaction to Netflix doc The Reason He Got Sober. Sami Sheen had a very emotional reaction after seeing how her dad, Charlie Sheen, mentioned her in his new documentary. Sami, 21, wrote via TikTok on Thursday, September 11th, that Netflix's AK Charlie Sheen was honestly a 10 out of 10 documentary. She shared a video of herself looking solemnly into the camera, adding, "I didn't know I was the reason he got sober." Charlie, 60, revealed in the documentary and in his memoir, The Book of Sheen, a memoir, how Sami contributed to him cutting drugs and alcohol out of his life. It was December 10th, 2017, and by 9 a.m. I was on my third Macallan spiked coffee, Charlie, who shares daughters Sami and Lola, 20, with ex-wife Denise Richards, wrote in his book, which was released Tuesday, September 9th. My phone rang, and when I picked up, it was my daughter Sam asking what time we were leaving. Her appointment that day had slipped my mind. I've never mixed the cups with the wheel, so I called Tony T to come bail me out of a situation he was all too familiar with. There's reliable, and then there's that dude. He continued, my man was there in 22 minutes, and in very short order we were on the road with 13-year-old Sam in the back seat and the two adults up front. Well, one adult for sure. Thanks to T, the trip was handled with a combination of precision and grace. Charlie recalled Sami being very quiet on the drive back to his house. I didn't need to be clairvoyant to know exactly what she was thinking, he wrote. Why is Dad not driving again? Why isn't it just the two of us in the car like it used to be? When will that moment ever return? When will Dad ever return? I miss him. I missed him too. There was only one thing that felt worse than betraying myself, and that was failing my children. The actor chose sobriety as a way to be more present for Sami and Lola, adding, in that car on that day, with my best friend and a child I adore, I joined Sam in those mirrors and saw a guy who was desperate to finally come home for real. The details of that home were no longer scattered, and at long last I did have all the puzzle pieces to define it. Elsewhere in the book, Charlie recalled leaving home to get clean. I knew exactly what had to be done, he wrote. Like I've always said, life comes down to doers and talkers, and there was really nothing left for me to say. It was time to shut the up and get busy doing. Sam wasn't my final straw. She was my first harvest. On December 11th, I took 2 Valium and drank 3 beers. On December 12th, I quit drinking for good. Before Charlie's doc debuted on Wednesday, September 10th, Sami exclusively told Us Weekly in March that her relationship with her dad is complicated. She shared more insight during an episode of Denise Richards and Her Wild Things, which aired that same month. I would rather do literally anything else than go to lunch with my father, Sami said. It goes in very big chunks with him, I think. For the first 13 years of my life, it was pretty bad, and then we were okay for a couple of years. Now, it's just like, okay. Sami opened up further on Gia Giudice's Casual Chaos podcast, saying, my whole childhood, I want to say like the first 13 years, my dad was very in and out of my life. It was the worst if we had an event, and he said he was going to show up, and then we wouldn't hear from him, or he would show up, like, 10 hours late. So we kind of just stopped asking him to come to stuff. Earlier this month, Charlie declared on Good Morning America that his relationship with Sami is too valuable to destroy. As long as everybody is still in the game, there's always a shot for a better tomorrow. I don't really know what I did, that's the problem, he shared on September 5th. I don't know what I'm supposed to apologize for. But I have absolute faith that this is not a forever thing. Her and I will work it out.